Hi, sorry about that, guys. The laptop ended up dead, so I had to put this white charger on the laptop so it can charge. Apparently, it's not for the TV. I don't think it's gonna work, so we'll have to figure it out. So I'm restarting this video. Sorry about that. It needs to be charged up. It needs to be plugged in. So let's restart this video. This is an actual ghost story, so I want to say thank you for checking this video. Please click like, share, and subscribe. I hope you like it. Please continue on doing that. So today is a little bit different. So usually I do my podcasting on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but today is a bit different. I am going to hang out with my friend Jessica tomorrow for a little while. I'll be working on my book probably actually on a Wednesday. So let's get started on this. One more time, I just hope I can get through the story and the questions. So, the baby monitor. Erica found her son's old baby monitor while unpacking boxes after her divorce. She smiled at it, remembering softer days, and plugged it in out of habit. It clicked on immediately. Static filled the room, followed by a quiet hum. She frowned, thinking the signal was picking up a neighbor's device, but that night the monitor whispered her name. She froze. Like I would probably too if I see something weird. Then came a child's voice. Check the monitor room. Her son was asleep upstairs. She lived alone. The voice grew distorted, half sobbing, half singing a lullaby she hadn't heard since her own childhood. Erica ran upstairs and found the monitor's camera blinking red. Though unplugged, on its small screen she saw herself standing behind her son's door watching. That would give me the weird shit. The next morning, the monitor was gone. In its place lay a handwritten note and a child's scrawl, "You didn't check the other room." Well, that's even creepier. This video might be short anyway. So, yes. Anyway, let's get started on the questions because this video is pretty much short anyway. So, could the voice have been her child from another timeline, or a memory taken from, form actually? Maybe it's from another timeline. That's what I'm thinking. So, yes. So, when a mother clearly find a monitor, her baby's monitor, like literally, something weird is going on with her. Like when she moved to a different apartment or something, it's probably haunted, and she doesn't understand how the monitor starts to act up weird. Maybe it's her baby's voice. Perhaps her child is maybe a bit too old of the baby monitor, or there's another child who passed away using the baby monitor to communicate with the mother who has her baby. She's probably hallucinating or whatever she's doing. So yeah. So anyway, Erica is like literally divorced, and she and her baby decided to move somewhere else. And when she was unpacking her stuff, putting things away, she clearly found the baby monitor that she and her baby haven't used in a while. So the mother's like, what's happening? Why am I hearing this? Why is the baby monitor acting up that we haven't used in a while? So maybe there's a spirit that's using the baby monitor to communicate with someone, or she's trying to get help from someone just to find her mom and dad or whatever. It might be a memory form, perhaps. Or maybe she lost her baby that she probably doesn't remember. So my mom probably, I don't know. I don't think she actually had a baby monitor when she had me. I mean, I don't even remember. So, yeah. Let's go to number 2. Why do familiar sounds like a hum or lullaby become terrifying when displaced? Maybe something demonic is using it as a lullaby, maybe like alluring, that sort of thing. So, anyway, it's probably maybe something demonic, or it's using it like a child, using a hum. Maybe a spirit of some sort of thing, or could be demonic. It depends what it is. So, I'm not even sure why it's acting like that. Maybe it's something demonic. If you guys think it is, please leave me a comment down below. So, but yeah, the mother just still processing this whole thing, and this actually happens a lot. So, this is what it is. Let's go to number 3. Was the monitor warning her or luring her? I think it's probably warning her. So, yeah. Anyway, if you guys think it might be both, but please let me know in the comments down below. And you guys can subscribe to this channel if you want to hear more ghost stories, but you guys have to listen to very carefully to this thing. I need to like clearly wrap my head around and see how that might go with all the questions and stuff and the stories. So, yeah. I think it might be warning her, something to do with a spirit trying to mess with the monitor. Maybe, I don't know, hurt a baby or something. Maybe a mother's instinct would be right, trying to protect her child from something demonic. It might be. We'll figure it out. Does motherhood ever truly end or just shift into haunting? Well, we don't know yet, but we'll figure something out. But I think it might be the mother's instinct of motherhood. When mothers become first-time mothers, they have to have some kind of instinct and find out what's going on. So parents are scared what could happen to their own kids. That's why they keep protecting their babies from something that you never know what could be there, even if it's invisible. So motherhood never ends. That's just how it is. I mean, you have to protect something that you love. If you can't see something like your own child, you have to protect your baby. I mean, I have a cat, and I'm a mom to a cat, and I protect her no matter what happens. and I love her. She's only 9, and Chris and I are cat parents. We are mom and dad, but to a kitty. So if she's scared of something, she will hiss, meow, and scratch, like literally. Like, stay away from me. Leave mommy and daddy alone. I don't like you. You're scaring me. Stop it. Leave us alone. Get away from us. Something like that. Cats are territorial and they overprotect their own owners. But for humans, it's probably almost the same thing, but they're overprotective of their own families, especially when they have kids that are extremely young and small, like newborns, maybe. Parents are always overprotective of their own children, so my mom is pretty much overprotective. She has protected me from my own father for 3 decades because he left me when I was just a year old. He walked out. He's not dead. He's just um, living in a different country. So I've been with my mother for years until I decided to move out on my own, have my own thing, in a job and a place of my own, and my own food, my own money and stuff. But that doesn't mean I could never come back to my parents. That's just how it is. Could guilt and love summon echoes across dimensions? Of course it can. I mean, spirits do that a lot because the place where they died, they are trapped and they can't clearly get like get free from the place where it happened. And the guilty part is that they have no memories to go to because it's gone probably. So it's a like, well, it's a time loop, but if you want your memories resurfaced, it's your choice to do that. So if you don't want them, you would have to close your mind and close everything that you've got inside your head if you don't want these memories to come back. You want to do what you got to do, but things happen and it echoes around you because this is where it all started. This is where it happened. So this is what happens. But why do ghosts use imitation voices, songs, faces to reach us? Because probably they try to communicate with us. They want our help. Ghosts have many talents, even though they don't remember their old lives, but they have to go into the beginning where it happened. They have to relive their lives, like the final moments, and they get closure, get justice, that sort of thing. So they've got a lot of talents, and they have like shape shifting or something like that. They can like shape shift into someone else that you might have seen, like say a loved one, like your mom or your dad or your sister or your brother or your uncle or your auntie or your cousins, something like that. And they can imitate the voices. It's like it's a copy of someone or whatever. Spirits can actually do that because they have powers and they can control them very easily. I mean, if I were a ghost, I would want to learn how to control my powers, try to communicate with my loved ones who are still alive. So, but I'm not a spirit. I'm still alive. And but that's just how it is. So they just trying to ask for our help, and that's what it is. And I would want to help the spirits who would want to find closure and find justice and move on into the peaceful part, like a resting place. They would want us to help them if they could try and communicate with us from the other side. That sort of way. So let's go to number 7 before I sign off. What might have been waiting in the other room? My thinking is, my guess to think of that question, I think it's probably something demonic that's imitating a little child, or the voice of the echo, like a memory. It's a part of us, but we don't know how to understand it, but we try to learn how to understand all that. I would want to understand it. So, I mean, if I were that person, I would want to find out. I want to go deeper. Erica was chosen somehow, but she would have to, well, deeper. She would have to go investigate what's going on with the house. I mean, she lives alone with her child, apparently, and she's freaking out every time she hears something. She's scared. She has no idea how to deal with all this. Parents have every right to have mother instinct. I mean, that's what it is. So, sorry about that. The mic started acting out. So, um, we'll figure it out when my next um, episode pops in. Like, not tomorrow, but I'm thinking Wednesday. So, today's a bit different. So, I decided to do my podcast today. If you guys want to see more, leave me a comment down below. And please click like, share, and subscribe. We are out of time, so it's time for me to go and um, finish making my sweater, or go and do what we gotta do. Help my friend with something. So, thank you guys for listening. And Wednesday, we'll be doing the new episode called The Motel Room with No Number. That's the new one. So I hope you guys like this. And thank you for tuning with this video. Thanks for watching, and please continuing on. Click like, share, subscribe. You can support this channel at any time, and you can follow me on TikTok, on Instagram as well. But this has to be very professional. So, yeah. So, thank you guys, and we'll see you Wednesday. Happy Thanksgiving, and stay safe and have fun. Good night. Please click like, share, and subscribe on Ghosting with Anya. I'm your host, Anya Smith, and we'll see you next time. Happy holidays. Bye.